Hello, welcome to another stream. Been almost a week at this point. When was the last time we streamed? Probably like Monday? Or no. Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Heh, 420. Joe Mama. This place is just a meme. It's perfect. Perfection. Wouldn't have it any other way. So, I was actually thinking I was gonna go mountain climbing today. Because if I can find a silver vein, I'm set. And, yeah, that's pretty much, my thought process. Getting some kind of iron armor would probably be better if, I was really concerned about having to fight some nasty stuff like wolves and rocks, but, yes, I said and meant rocks. Which reminds me, I need more wood arrows. Hello. Goodbye. That's up. Gonna have to get good at archery, because, well, you see, I'm gonna have to be fighting some things like, it's fairly nasty stuff like the wolves, and dealing with them from a distance with archery is much better. Yeah, if I can find a silver vein and use it to get some decent armor, that would be good. Very good, in fact. And a decent shield and all that stuff, because the cost of iron equipment is very high. The cost of silver equipment is quite low, and it's better, so... Oh. I'm gonna quickly sleep then, if this is the case. Wrong button. I need to make sure I have... The reason I think I'll be fine, and that's not just an assertion that's, you know, made stupidly off of, like, well, I can handle it. More to the tune of, I know what I'm getting myself into at this point. I've played enough that I, you know, roughly know how to handle certain things. Specifically, the wolves. How to avoid that threat. Oh man, I shouldn't have, Now that I think about it, I should not have, slept if I needed to cook these materials. Ah, well. It is indeed a rock. What I can do is make some more coal. That's a good idea. But yeah, I want to make sure I have enough food, because if I have enough food, I should be fine. So the calculus I made, that based on the Elder fight and how that played out, if I'm well fed enough, I shouldn't really have issues with, like, iron armor is not going to make the difference if I have enough food, which I should. That was a dud. Yes, must have beans for the travels. And also I have to make sure I don't overcook the serpent meat. Because that stuff is not easy to obtain. Yeah, we could. I just gotta stay close. I have to make sure I have enough arrows to deal with nasty... well, basically anything. Oh, I cooked that. I can still use that. But I'll put this in here instead. And maybe I should make more poison resistance mead with it instead of just putting it in here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Should have everything for it. Get me up here, please. Thank you. And I also don't want this to burn. Well, there goes that plan then. Okay. Brain no work, must fix. Eventually I gotta move these bees over. Or not. I mean, this is where all the mead's going to be made, so... yeah, actually, now that I think about it now. So yeah, we're going mountain climbing. Which, hopefully results in good things, and not my death. One can only hope. You know, I'll grab the fire arrows and just use the wooden ones for the, stone golems. I am still going to need quite a few of them for the stone golems, though. I want to make sure I have at least 3 serpent stew. I don't know why I did that, but I did, so I guess deal with it, maybe. I'll have 3 of this and this, and then the rest of this raw serpent meat I'm just gonna put in here. And the cooked stuff, so I'm gonna get more. What I have to figure out is how much I'll be able to withstand the cold. I can withstand it for 60 minutes. But... I don't want to end up in a position where... because there is foreseeably an issue where that might not be enough. Notably, if I'm stuck somewhere, or made like some terrible decision, or it's like, you know, starts raining and I'm stuck somewhere. That's what I'm worried about. But I think we're well provisioned. Certainly for one mountain, maybe 2 smaller ones. Oh, this one gave me 2. That's nice. I mean, most of the weight I'm going to be carrying is... or actually, most of my slots are going to be filled up with, That reminds me, I can just put the bronze pick away. And I need to use the iron for stuff. I was like... I felt like I was missing something, but at the same time... like, you know that feeling of, like, I'm missing something. I know I'm missing something, but I can't figure out what it is. Like, I'm ready, right? But I wasn't. And, yeah. Brain. I need to, make the bronze pickaxe into an iron pickaxe, Well, not quite that, but you get the point. I need an iron pickaxe. And I need that repaired, which it is, which is good. And in fact, I'm going to put this in here, bring more coal over because I can. And we're ready. I might also want to build a... I might want to build the longship, but I'm not sure. I think I will. So, I still have to figure out what I want to do with everything. I know I want the iron pickaxe, and I want to upgrade it once. Because I have enough iron for that. For sure. Yeah, I'll make the stuff into iron nails, because... Okay. New plan. I need to go get core wood and fine wood for the pickaxe and the... Because I know I need the fine wood. I don't know how much I need. In fact, I should probably have made the things... You know what? I'm going to go make the pickaxe and then figure it out once I get the... I'll figure it out once I get the nails, which will tell me how much fine wood I actually need. And if I need anything else that I might be forgetting. Speaking of forgetting, the iron. I do need that. Let's see. Can I make it there in time? Literally the only two things I can make. Funny how that works. Awesome. So we also don't need the bronze pickaxe, but I already put that away. Don't need the cultivator. Silver is really heavy, which I'm sure anyone watching this might already know. So I definitely do want to be careful about how much I'm carrying. And anything that's unnecessary. So I need 40 fine wood, 10 deer hide. I'll have to look back to see if I can, how much of that I can get. Eventually we'll go get more iron, but the question is when. Still not sure about that. I need to drop this just for a second to regen my stamina. I'm mostly just doing sort of like an exploratory thing here. Probably just going to mark the silver. I do have some to mine it, even if just a little bit I need for the cloak, so I don't have to use this stuff. Or maybe even the armor. That would be nice. We do have chains, right? Somewhere? Somewhere? Yes, we do. So I need deer hide, fine wood, and we have the ancient bark. So I need to make sure we have enough deer hide and that we have 40 fine woods. Well, oh, we don't have any at the moment, but we will soon, is the idea. The question is the deer hide, of course, which we shouldn't be that hard to get. Could make the argument that I should go into the crypt again just to get more iron, even if just for the pickaxe, but that doesn't sit right with me either. Because we do need... The thing is, we need iron for so many different things. Upgrades, yada yada, this, that, the other thing. Right now, I'm not gonna... I think we probably have fine wood somewhere, but it's probably even... I'm just gonna get some, and then... Same with the deer hide, I'm gonna just acquire and then see how much we have once I do go on a little trip here. Ooh, that was close. Ooh. This is the kind of accuracy I'm really going to want. That's an example of what isn't. Another thing I need to do is get to the, find that trader. My idea... Oh, wait, we definitely need to, say hi to this one. Oh, yep, that looked like either a 1 or 2-star deer, so I'm gonna want to find that one again and shoot it to get the deer hide. They tend to run around the area. I don't even think I could see that deer when I shot it. There we go. Don't need the trophies now. Break the stumps. Even though that just gives wood, I don't know, it just feels wrong not to, you know? Ow. Yeah, we don't need any more leather scraps. The other thing is that the mountain depends on the weather. You do not go up there if it's raining down below, because if you're wet, frost-resist potions do not save you from the cold. Alright. Ran out of room. Darn. Ooh, save monster. Plus, it's turning into around nighttime. And also, carrying all these nails around with me is not ideal. Probably should have left them there, but It is what it is. I never said I make great decisions. I only said I wouldn't die. That sounds like a motto. Grab one of these, because why not? Stamina, health regen. Pretty nice. Good stuff. I bet we have at least 8 fine wood. So I'm going to base it off of that. I think I saw a number like 9 somewhere around in there. So if we can get even close to that, to like 32, then I'll go and check. Right. Do think is that we don't have any more than 2 deer hide laying around. So if I can find some deer, that would also be good. And also what I will say is that my weapons should be good enough to deal with the mountain biome. At least during the day. As of right now. I was trying to find that for so long and stumbled right into it. Ay. Please, too. Darn. Yo! 50 run! That's nice, actually. Okay, this time I hear them, so I'm not just gonna run in like an idiot. Spotted him. This is also what I like about wooden arrows. My abysmal accuracy doesn't make me feel that bad, but I'm wasting valuable materials. It's not quite night yet, although I might want to go in when it is. I'll cut down one more tree and then call it. Ow. Rude. Because I don't want to be out too long at night. That's a recipe for dead. I should be fine, but at the same time it's like brutes are around, generally not nice. Alright. I'm sure we definitely have one fine wood laying around somewhere. Because I remember seeing the, see what we have here? Rude dude. You know, I'm using an ironhead arrow on this thing because I despise them. He deserved that. Grey Dwarf Shamans are rude dudes. I'm not saying they deserve the good stuff, but they deserve to get one shot. See, we had At least 8. In fact, I think I remember seeing the 9. I think I said I remembered that, but... Oh, we actually had a lot. So, we're good on everything but the ancient bark, which is over there. So, I'm just going to sleep, and then we'll be able to make a long ship. And that'll be fun. Alright, well, provisioned. Should probably put this meat away. Put a bunch of stuff away, come to think of it. I'll bring the poison resist over there. Just because it really does belong over there, to be honest. Cultivator can stay here, as can everything else. I should probably keep around to some extent. Ooh, it is raining here. I don't know if that means it's raining over there, but it is raining here, so we'll have to see. It is raining here as well. Get everything repaired. Did I not replace the, Yeah, is this seriously the only one? And I suppose I shouldn't be that surprised. Alright, how do we fit this here? That Pog. Still carrying a lot, but I think that's mostly this and all of this. So, not sure what to do about that. Random fibs. If this is going to be the, I suppose I could just make this the workbench. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I need a workbench somewhere. And that fits the bill. Where I can put, somewhere where I can put the, upgrades and... I mean, this'll do. Works for me. Might be worth it, though, to make another one over in here that does it instead. That is a 1-star troll, is it not? I think it is. It looks more greenish. I've never actually seen one before, but I don't think... Yeah, that's too greenish to be a normal troll, I would think. Let's run over here into the woods because we can. But yeah, it wasn't safe to have him around. It isn't really safe to have him in front of me either, but like, you know, I'd rather have first strike. Maybe I'm just American. What's he fighting right there? Probably... Oh, he's chasing a deer. Let's see. 1 star or 1 brain cell? That's the question. Who do I fight? The one poking me with fast flying sticks, or the swimming deer? Deer. Let us fight the deer. Let's grab the coins too. You know what? Here's a trick I learned from a friend. If I can get up onto this rock. Saw him do this. Come on, let me get onto the rock. No, no, no. Okay. Run around like an idiot. But that's nothing new. Anyway, so you get up onto this rock right here, and then you jump into the water, and it gives you just enough motion downward to actually pick up the stuff, which I think is pretty cool. Alright, go! And that's all of it. Perfect. Alright. Rain over, but I do want to start the beginning of the day. So, I'll just get some things in order, I guess, while I'm wandering about. Gotta find that trader at some point, and how I'm going to go about it is I'm actually going to go around in this area. There's no guarantee that they'll be in this area, but if I go wandering around into plains, we are going to have a problem. I want to explore this area almost completely first. Maybe even up into here first. Then over here, maybe down here. And I think this is also an island right here. I might do the shorelines first, and then... But more or less, it spawns in a black forest. There's a lot of black forests near spawn, and those black forests do not contain plains or swamp biomes. So, I'll check those first. Hopefully it's in one of those, and I don't have to go expanding my search outward. Expanding, expanding, expanding. And also, I should probably look for a swamp down here, just to see if there's a closer bone mass. Like right around here somewhere. Like, hopefully there's a swamp here. I know there's a swamp here. Maybe I can find some crypts that might have a bone mass that's a little closer and a little... This part of the map is very plainsy. Or maybe the whole map is very plainsy, but that part of the map, I know, is just full of plains biomes. And I do not vibe with that. I mean, who does? Who does? Can't sleep yet. Darn. There does appear to be a troll that just keeps spawning over here. Which is going to get annoying, but, I mean, what can you do? Gotta keep shooting them. Once you get silver armor, trolls become less of a... They're still a threat, obviously, especially if you're not paying attention to your health bar and eating enough. Like, I wouldn't want to fight a troll in silver armor with 80 health. Like what I have now. But still, you know, if you're at a bunch of health, and they only do so much damage. Actually, while I'm waiting, let me look up how much damage a 2-star troll actually does. Uh, 120 to 140. So... And that's 2-star. So if you had double this armor, which is what you roughly have with silver, max silver, you would be still dealing less than... Oh, hey Brian, how's it going? It's going good. We're gonna do some mountain climbing, try to get some silver. Technically, you're not supposed to have silver at this point, but it's easy enough to find the silver deposits protruding out of the ground that you run a good chance, especially with a map like this, which has a bunch of mountains, of finding one, I guess, one or two. Chances are very good. And one silver deposit gives you a lot. Oh, and by the way, boat. New boat. Definitely need more comfort in here. Oh, it's because the it's not close enough to the thing. Yeah. Alright, we're good. It is time to head into... I'm probably going to set it, yeah, like right around here, and then go up in here. Let's actually bring it away from the dock. And then give it a turn. Wind's not going in a very nice direction for me right now, but should be alright. I am definitely going to scrape on this dock hard. Yep. Yeah, no. Let's just back up until we're clear of the dock. I haven't actually helmed one of these longships in a while, so it's going to be a bit of a learning experience for a bit. They tend to pull very hard when reversing and moving forward under non-wind power. They pull very hard. The shallow draft is actually modeled correctly in that it likes to go left and right a lot. Especially when you're trying to turn. It's like, it drifts. Yeah, you get the bigger boat when you get iron. And the big selling point is it moves faster under wind power, has more health, and a way bigger cargo hold. There are downsides, though. I still do like the carve because it's thin. This is a wide boy. He's thick. Which means you crash into stuff a lot. Or, I shouldn't say you. I crash into stuff a lot. So I'm going to set the boat down right here. Oh, and the other advantage, it has ladders on both the port and starboard sides. Whereas the carve only has one on the port side, which if you don't know port from starboard, port left, starboard right, I've had that kill some friends before. They tried to get back on a boat, but they tried to get on the right side, and they drowned. Not on this, but I should do a co-op. Might do that on Twitch, though, because the reason I do a lot of stuff on YouTube is because the whole no-death thing, I want to have the archive function, which YouTube does very nice, and also I don't get DMCA'd if I hum some copyrighted song from the 1930s. Deja vu. This thing really just hard drifts. Which, I mean, it's a shallow draft craft, so it should, kinda, if you were to really turn it. But, like, it does it a lot. So I'm going to scale this mountain and see what we find. Hopefully, we'll at least get obsidian for the arrows, because obsidian arrows are really good. They're arrows worth spending feathers on, put it that way. And they're cheap. Hopefully we'll also kill some drakes. There's a health bar. Because the freeze glands are also really nice. Oh, come to think of it, I bet they're weak to fire, because they use freeze. I never got the lore for Grey Dwarfs? Man. Alright, I want to make sure my stamina bar is actually relatively high, if I can have it that way. And whenever I hear the wolf cry, I'm gonna want to find where they are and bring them down. And in fact, I'm waiting until my health bar regens, because they dangerous. They good boys, but they dangerous. I actually want to see if I can't get a little closer, because my accuracy sucks. And I definitely want to get a first shot in. Should be good. Got him. Oh, I thought that was a rock. I'm a bit on edge because I am in just, you know, armor that I probably should have upgraded to iron if I really wanted to play it safe, but I should be alright. So, two things. Exposed silver and obsidian. Everything else is just something I'm going to come across naturally. I don't really need to be looking for it. AKA drakes, wolves, the like. Bad dog. The sneak detection of some animals in this game is just off the wall bad. And hey, I can't say I'm complaining. I also don't want to be sprinting a lot. Too risky. So, given the amount of damage that wolf did, they also, if you actually can manage to parry them, the window to parry them is very small. But if you manage to parry them, they're like shaking their head for 3 seconds. So, that's fairly good. Okay. You know what? Never mind. How did I miss that? And how did I hit that if I missed that? I'm just inconsistent. Yeah, when they get stunned hard. Yes, we got the wolf trophy to drop, which means we can make the cloak once we get silver. Woot woot. Everything that's silver needs trophies and some other weird ingredient. The wolf trophies aren't as bad, because wolves tend to be plentiful, but the drake trophies, oh my god. I also want to be looking around the edge of the higher parts of the mountain. That's where you're going to find silver that's exposed. Here we got freeze glands. Haven't seen any obsidian yet. There we go. Haven't seen any obsidian yet, and there's one. So, you can find freeze arrows and other stuff in here. You know what? If I ever find the trader, I'll mark this for later. But for right now, I do not have the storage space for that. Oh, there's a... And here's a dragon nest. That one went high. It doesn't look like they're weak to fire, just not resistant to it. So here's a dragon nest, I'll mark that as well. Those things are exceedingly heavy, and they cannot be teleported, so, some other time. Oh, snow, I don't like that. There's definitely silver on this mountain. It's definitely big enough, at least, to have it. Just don't want to stay... Yeah, I don't want to overstay. Certainly don't want to stay into the night. And I don't want to be looking for it so much that I miss something that's going to hurt me. Which is also why this blizzard is bothersome. Yeah, there's no way there isn't silver around here. The mountain's certainly big enough to have it. It is steep, though. A bigger mountain might have more that are jutting out. Here's another dragon nest. Oh man, my frames are having a fun time right now. See, here's another drake nest. Stand right here so I can mark it accurately. No more rested. Big sad. And if the weather could clear up, that would be much appreciated. Considering I even have to be I even have to be wary of piles of rock in this biome. My ability to recognize threats at a distance is ideal. In fact, I'm going to mine some obsidian and head back. I'll give this mountain more of a once-over soon, but the weather conditions are at such that I'm going to call it. I'm low on the frost resist. I can use another one, but am I really going to be standing on it here for another 10 minutes? No, I'm not going to want to. Still, of course, looking, but Jesus. Oh, that scared me. I hear wolves. Just heard a little bit of one. So I'm going to start descending. What did I say? Oh, they were fighting the, annoying ones. Speaking of which, the supreme annoying one. Die. Yep, I get it, I'm going. Oh, just nailed it, too. Because I bet it's about to be nighttime. That's the other thing you gotta learn when it comes to these no-death playthroughs. Overstaying. You can't overstay. Unless you like dying, in which case, you know, for these playthroughs you don't. So we got enough for more. Are you kidding me? I was going up here for the copper when there was a copper deposit right here. What? Okay. Now I'm just like... I'm having a moment right now. You kidding me? Yeah, with how much this, likes to sort of slide, you definitely have to be really careful with how much, turn you give it. Because it will just drift all over and harm the boat. Which, I mean, the boat can take. It's pretty scrape-proof. But, certainly don't want to wreck it. Good first experience with the mountain, though. Didn't die, acquired materials, got the trophy that might, that I really needed to get. So it was good. I might go up on this mountain next. I'll have to figure that out. Probably could have my sails unfurled, but, Then I have to, like, put more energy and effort into slowing down, and, I don't want to do that. Plus, I'm just planning to drift this into port, so... Hey, if it works. So. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna store a lot of this stuff. Come to think, I probably should have grabbed the wood from those grey dwarves instead of the stone. Oh well. I'm gonna have to make another chest. In fact, I can make two, which is nice. One right in here, and the other right here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to make another shack that has the workbench in it. Probably like around here. Yeah, that'll work for me. I'll sleep and go do more mountaineering beforehand. There are enemies nearby. Can't they just leave? Kindly? Go away? I don't like you? Oh, shot my own building. Luckily, they don't set on fire. now that I have the extra storage space, I'm going to grab everything, because I can. Not nice to have the place all cluttered up, you know? In fact, I should probably move a lot of this stuff over for, you know, moving things over. I'll grab all this stuff. Eventually, I'll also have to get all the stuff for... You know what? I might just move all the stuff... all the stuff that isn't the Adze in the other spot over. Because that's annoying to move. But it's also annoying to get the materials to make the stuff like I did for the... I'd rather have to get 20 bronze than acquire flint and deer hide and all that. Just too many different things. Not streamlined enough, you know? Alright. Off we go. And I think I'm gonna go, yeah, to this mountain right here. Through the meadows. Oh, that's Road Park. Also, if you're actually serious about actually properly helming these boats, you do not stop the turn, or at the very least you don't start turning the opposite direction until your boat starts moving forward. Because like if you just punch it forward, but you haven't stopped moving backward, and you change the turn, it's going to turn the other way the way you literally spent effort to try and make it not turn that way, it's going to turn that way. So, yeah. How not to explain concepts with Dagger. Yeah, it was about as easy to follow as... like, I don't know. Why would I ever come up with the punchline for a joke before I start saying it? Like, you'd think I should, but I don't. It's like, that's as easy to follow as a, I don't know, something about ants. A drunk ant or something? But that's not funny. I should have come up with the punchline and then started the way for the joke. But no, I cannot. So the wind is pretty much going the exact way I do not want it to go at the moment. So that's fun. With any luck, it'll change slightly. Just enough. Or, I mean, it could change to be right at my back. That would also be very nice, but I know better than to hope for that. A sea serpent. Looked like it for a second. Maybe I'm just imagining things. I think this also moves faster than the carve against the wind as well. Like the rudder's stronger or something to push it forward. Notice I didn't say oars. There are slots for oars, but there are no oarsmen, so just steering with or pushed it forward with the rudder. And steering with the rudder, but yeah. I don't know how effective that would be, but I mean, at least they modeled it doing something that would probably push you forward. So we're doing like a fishtails kind of thing. So this mountain, I'm thinking it's one of the smaller ones, because, yeah. It's definitely smaller than this one. Might be smaller than this one. And I probably could do this one as well, but while it's probably a really big, nice mountain, it scares me. Because of what it's close to. And you don't have to worry about planes as much on mountains, because the vertical height factors in, and if it's like a sheer cliff face on the other side, you have to worry about the cliff face more than you got to worry about death skeetos or anything like that. But, and they're not going to come up, I think. But still, not the type of thing I like to think about. I like itty bitty bits of danger. Not large doses. Not all at once. Oh, hey, it's a deer with antlers. What is that, a 1-star, 2-star? Whatever. Did take quite a long time to get here. So, although the sun is still, since this is east, I'm assuming we're in the northern hemisphere, or at least it's modeled that way, so the sun's still in the east, because that's west, so it's still morning. Provided it's modeled correctly. Except everything else in this game is modeled correctly. In fact, I think sundials work, so we should be good. As I'm making my way up there, I'm going to start eating. So it took like 7 minutes to get over there. To get over here. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know how much rest I had. And how much I did while I, was wasting it, sort of. I guess you could say. Gonna turn it this way. Eat as I do. Practically beach the darn thing. Yep, slight problem. Alright. Okay, we're good. We're good. Ooh, wet debuff though, so we're gonna have to wait 2 minutes. Or make a fire. That'll also work. In fact, that's what I'll do. This is why I grabbed the antler pickaxe. Convenient for things like this. instead of wasting time, I'm instead wasting materials that are prime for wasting. Like wood and stone. And while we got the fire, you know what? I'm going to sit for more rested buff. We have the time in the day. I only used one charge of frost resist last time. If I only use one charge this time as well, did it break for a second there? It must have. I lost it for a second. What the heck? It's weird. I don't want to go up there with without rested buff though. Why would it be breaking? That makes no sense. Might be that something sees me and keeps breaking the resting status. Something keeps getting... I bet it's the neck that keeps getting too close. Ooh, it's a 2-star neck. Yeah, I bet that's what it is. What it was. I just hope I shot the right one. Because I keep hearing neck sounds. And that is not good. Yeah, I'm going to hazard a guess that you can't rest unless... Yeah, unless there's no enemies, and there were enemies. That would explain it. Toss these. The necktails can probably stay, and I can always just toss them if I need to. Bees? Please? Bees? No bees. I'm going to use the Eikther buff. Hold resist. And let's go. Eikther buff is great for scaling mountains. In fact, it's like the primary thing you'd want to use it for. I was about to say, I hope this isn't the actual mountain, and it's not. It's just a little one. This is actually just a little boy. Those tend not to contain silver at all. Does mean I'm probably going to want to park somewhere different. What's with the fog? It's not getting dark, is it? I don't think it is. You don't want to be up mountains at night. Full stop. The wolves get nastier, and they spawn more frequently, and there's fen rings around. Just all together, not a good time. Would not recommend. We should be good to do a little bit of scouting, though. Oh, here's one of those, Bad dragon. See, here's one of these stone circles that goes into the ground. These are really good for making houses in. In fact, I'm going to mark it. Not quite perfect for well, not quite a perfect map marker, but you know what? I'm gonna stop marking the drake eggs because there's just so many. They're not uncommon at all. Like all of the stuff used to spawn bosses, really, they tend to be quite common. Oh, there's a little cairn right there. Hobby deposit. Well, you're altogether pleasant. Even had to waste arrows on him. I should do more to that effect where I just... Because I saw them, I probably should have shot them while they were over there as opposed to... like how I do with the wolves. Just eliminate the threat immediately. I don't quite have the parry timer down for them just yet. I don't think I'll have it fully down ever, because it's a difficult one. But I haven't parried them once yet. Which, I mean, if you haven't done it yet, there's always room for improvement. If you literally failed every single time. That's a big stone pile there. I was about to say, is that a stone golem? Yes, it is. What is nice, though, is that the stone golems have the same patterning as the actual silver deposits. So they're kind of easy to... like, once you've seen a stone golem, you know what a silver deposit looks like. Problem is, the fact of the matter is that you're not going to ever see a... or rather, you're never going to see silver drop from them. Which is annoying, honestly. I wish they dropped silver. Would give a reason to kill them. It would bring them in line with some other stuff. Also, it's getting to be late, so I'm going to start heading down the mountain. I bet there's at least one silver deposit around here. So I'm going to come back up. I'm not going to... I think I'll reposition the longship to be a little closer, but I'm not actually going to head back. I'll just build like a survival sort of shelter and head back up when I can. In the morning. It's getting too late for me to realistically think staying was a good idea. You know what? I'm just gonna build a spot right here. Why not? Because I can. Oh, what can I ditch? ditch this more temporarily, but I can. Also, oh, I can just make like a thing right in here and then, yeah, that'll work. Just, put a nice, crafting table in here, get a nice bed. Easy peasy. And in fact, I'm going to take an intermission real quick. We will be back shortly. I do hear wolves though, so hold on. Let me find the source of that. If wolves are gonna wander down, I'm gonna go be a dead man. That's the last thing I need. Some wolf wandering down. Ah, their sneak detection's terrible. I should be fine if I just crouch. This is by no means a good idea, but I mean, it should be fine. Here's what I'll do. I'll use what I have to just sort of spruce the place up enough where I can reasonably not be as concerned that I'm going to be attacked. There we go. That'll do. I returned. You know what? This has served me well enough. I'm gonna do. Definitely hear some wolves, so that's a thing. Sounds like they're over there though, so I'll move over here and then over time I'll move over there. I do want to try to keep my stamina up as much as I can, but it can be a little challenging at times in the mountain biome. There is just so much elevation that you really need stamina to overcome. Also, I do need to be careful. If I remember correctly, there's a nasty stone golem up here. I do hear wolves. Well, that's a screenshot right there. There we go. Bad dog. Bad dog. Bad dog. I've got a wolf trophy. I'll keep it for now. I don't think you need more than one, but like... Oh, no, it's still a trophy. I might even hang it up on my wall. It'll probably be the first thing I ditch, if I need to ditch something. Because I don't foresee needing it. But that was a hard miss. There are so many drakes there. Holy. Bad. Good thing they are pushovers. Unless you're wet. Then the frost damage does big damage to you and you suffer greatly. So many dragon egg nests all over the place. In fact, I really don't need these. They're just clogging up my map. It's on these mountain edges that I think I'm most likely to find some silver jutting out. Anytime there's a change in elevation where it's significant enough that a part of it might be unburied. Oh, why has it got to change to a blizzard again? I do not like this. I do not like this one bit. I hear wolves. Of course I do. Worth it. Is this? No, that's just a normal rock. They'll be on the edge, very similar to that, like on this. Or anytime there's a mound, there might be it on the edges. Blizzard is concerning, though. I do not like that. It has to be a relatively minor increase in elevation, though, so you're not going to find it. You might find it like here, but you wouldn't find it here because there's a maximum value that can be dug, and if you exceed that, I don't think it can form in such areas. I'm getting a ton of freeze glands and wolf pelts, though, so that's good. Got him. I hear distant wolf. Distant wolves. There's this right here, which I think I got already. I am getting better with the parry timing, though. So that's good. Ay, ay, ay. The annoying thing with the Blizzard is, much like Minecraft's rain, it drops FPS a lot, especially when it's trying to figure out, you know, the Drake flapping its wings, and then it's a mess. It's just outright mess. I might want to try the big mountain next. Oh boy. Here we go. This is why I made these. Nice wooden arrows for dealing with the big stone boy. They do no damage whatsoever, but at the very least, it's something. Hey, can you distract this thing? This wasn't a fight I wanted to do, but, I mean, hey. Too hard, too hard. What? Ow, ow, ow. Too hard, huh? Might have been the obby. It might be the obby that he was hitting, but I'm not sure. I don't feel rested anymore. I also might be able to run around with Stagbreaker to try and find one. Like a hidden deposit. That might be a thing. Might actually be kind of convenient, if that's the case. Yeah, I think it's just hitting obsidian deposits right now. And unfortunately, the drakes don't really do any damage to them. Cease your existence. They can keep them busy, though. Sometimes they'll attack the, Sometimes they'll attack the drakes. Ow! The drakes are exceedingly annoying, but, man, there's just so many of them. Please hit that drake. It did not. I'm sad. I should be able to handle the drakes after shooting this stone golem down, though. Yay, he dead! I wish you would be, too. So I got some crystal, that's cool. That was an unnecessarily stressful experience. Let's whack the ground some, see if I can find some deposits of something. Yeah, see, it was the obby deposit that was bringing the two hard, so it was not a silver deposit that was doing that. Toss this. Eat one more of these. Yeah, that's the obby. You know, at least these supremely annoying beings are... I mean, at least they're useful, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna put silver? Because it might just be. I hate drakes so much. Kindly die. I do not, however, want to be out here for too long. It's getting dark. Looks like over here, maybe? But this just might be stone, standard stone. Yeah. It's time to start heading out. There might be silver in the ground here, there might not be, I'm not sure. Never done the whole stag breaker thing. I don't know what else triggers it. What I do know is I don't want to be on this mountain while it gets dark. And cutting it a little close. Oh, are you kidding me? I say we try this mountain next. Or maybe actually do some crypts. You know, stuff I'm supposed to do. I don't know. Oh, hey Sparky. Yeah. Sorry for not seeing your message. I was busy trying not to die. Whew. Oh, there's a brute. Hello. Goodbye. Ew, it's a shaman. A whole bunch of necks. Bonk. So no silver so far. I do know it exists, and it's probably on one of the mountains that I've already gone on, but I just haven't seen it. But since I ran out of materials, that's what it is. I do want some silver at some point, because that makes it a lot easier for me to do bone mass, but I might be jumping the gun a little bit. Did it just change to perfectly match where I do not want it to be? Did I just beach myself? I just beached myself too. You know, screw this. I'm backing up. Why am I not getting any forward motion? I might just not be perceiving it. Yeah, and I'll set her more out to sea. Get some speed going, and then I'll turn back towards. And then I'll go for the big mountain. The big one. Come to think of it, probably should have just looked for silver there, but... Things I do to avoid having to make iron armor. Because delving into crypts, it's... actually probably safer doing this than delving into crypts. Although that's debatable. Certainly. The wind's just been against me this entire time. It was against me going here, and now it's against me coming back. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe I go for this mountain instead. Yeah, this one will be further away from danger. It's also, depending on the wind direction, kind of closer. Especially since I'm not going to want to park my boat anywhere further. Like, maybe I'll park it like right here, but that's still quite the trek. You know what? I think I'll do some more exploring. Why not? The good news is we got plenty of material for freeze arrows, which is the primary way I'm going to be fighting bone mass. Got plenty of material for some nice frost arrows. Oh, hey. Some other time. Plus, while I'm here, I can sort of read up on where to find. Come to think of it, I am going to go here. Because if I'm going based on my hunch that certain crypts, or certain swamps have no crypts, and certain mountains have no silver, which I can confirm, certain mountains have no silver, certain mountains even have no obsidian, and that this is the biggest mountain, I'm probably shooting myself in the foot by not going on the biggest mountain to try and get my silver. And like these are not big mountains. They're bigger than stuff like this, and you know, obviously there's obsidian on them, and so they're at least big enough to have that. So I bet there's a silver deposit on them, but I think I'm gonna go on my hunch that it's day. That's nice. I think I'm gonna go on my hunch that certain biomes, like the bigger biomes, have much more, and yeah, I'm gonna assume that there's going to be quite a few on the bigger mountains. So I'm gonna spend today preparing. In fact, I'm actually gonna make some obby materials. Make some obby arrows. I'm not going to need any freeze arrows for the time being. But the obsidian arrows should help with fighting the wolves. Also, apparently I'm terrible at parking. But, that's nothing new. I'm just going to turn in and crash into the... Jump! Okay, we're good. Let's grab freeze glands, obsidian arrows, all that so far that I actually need. Or the obsidian. Okay. Let's bring this to the one spot that can actually make stuff like that. For now, I'll work on getting a workbench over here later. Oh, and turnips. Yeah, we got to do that too. How many turnips do we have? 27. I'm not counting that. I'm just going to randomly plop them in. And this should hold more than 27 of something. So, we'll be good. We'll be fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, perfect. So yeah, we're coming over here for food and to make some good arrows. And to drop some stuff off. We're almost done with that stack of those arrows. That's nice. Certainly frees some things up. Alright, one thing at a time here. Oh, yeah. I'll make a stack of obby arrows. And then the rest can be frost arrows. Probably actually won't even need that many frost arrows, but it's nice to have them. I'll probably make way more than I need, but they're similar to the fire arrows. They are quite good against other things. In this case, the frost arrows are really good against the serpents in the ocean. They actually really mess them up. Which is nice. I need 3 more serpent stew. And then we're going to need to go cook more serpent. Or go fight more serpent. So we're good. I still haven't used any of this, which, kind of think of it, I probably should have used during that one fight. But didn't. Because moron. Let's put some rugs in here. Here's a nice deer rug. Get some for a wolf rug as well. Right in front of the fire. Nice and toasty. Oh, here's why I'm not resting. Man, he flew. That was funny. That was actually really funny. So what's our comfort level? 7. That's good. Definitely need to repair some things. Yeah. I doubt I can sleep yet. Yeah. But you know what? I'll start heading over there, and it'll probably be night and then day again. So, before I do that, though, I should get some, make some more sausages. Because I want to be able to just eat sausages as my travel food. Makes for good travel food. Very easy to obtain, and when I run out, I suppose that's the proper time to go back into the crypt. Which now I have obsidian arrows to deal with crypt trash as well. Go. You always have to jump at the portal, it's for good luck. Let's close these doors more often. Don't want anything wandering in. Oh, crystal. Yeah, that's a thing. No falling. Wet debuff is annoying. So, this mountain or this mountain? There's probably silver in these mountains, but not exposed. And there might even be exposed silver in those mountains, but I'm not in the market to check every single spot, so I'm just gonna keep looking for more in different spots, because, I mean, why not, you know? This mountain's probably going to give me the highest chance to actually find it. But this mountain's completely unexplored. I'll give the big mountain a try first. And if that doesn't have one, well, at that point I'll probably just do the crypts. I have plenty of freeze arrows. I might just do the crypts and get the iron armor, as opposed to having to, you know, continue to try and skip the iron armor stage. Which, I mean, it's not what I should be doing, in quotation marks, standard progression of the game, but, like, I mean, come on, iron's so hard to get. If I can just find one silver deposit that's just outcropping, then problem solved. Don't need silver, or don't need iron armor. And then never have to make frost resist meads ever again. In fact, I really won't, because in a standard playthrough you might, because you might just, you know, die and need to get your stuff back. But here, if I die, no need to get my stuff back, because game over. I could also try to hit the ground more with the thing. What's that called? Stag breaker? Yeah. That could work. But at the same time, I was doing that and I found something, maybe? But I don't know. Something tells me it'd have to be pretty close to the surface, and I might also be hitting rocks that I might just be hitting normal rocks, you know? I could give that a try one more time, like, but yeah. I'll give it a try up on the mountain, on the new mountain. How about that? Unfortunately, the night sort of cut me short last time. Speaking of which, night's going to be approaching, which means I'm going to have to get up there, and then we'll have to see. Big mountain, though. I'm not going to want to spend the night on it, so I might just make like a forward camp right up in here, and then before I scale the mountain, just sleep. That seems like the best way to do it. What are my skills at? Jesus. This is what not dying will do for you. Have not lost bonk skill. As such, can very successfully bonk things. That does look like a very tall mountain, actually, on that rock right there. Probably not as tall as this one, but still. And we're not strictly looking for tall mountains, we're looking for wide boys. Because if it's very tall and pointy, you're not going to find silver deposits that really spawn on it very much. This one might suffice. But again... I see no reason to beat around the bush, you know? Biggest mountain's most likely to have silver that's exposed, so go on the biggest mountain. Problem solved. Why make it more complicated? I mean, I've already poked a stone golem full of holes, so how much worse can it get? I've already done the mini boss fight on the top of the mountain. I don't foresee it getting any worse than that. That was the thing I was specifically trying to avoid. And if we've already done it, then, like, okay. You gonna make me get my bow out? You know what? I am running low on serpents, so let's go. Let's go, you overgrown lizard. Let's not shoot the... Yo, let's not crash into this at supersonic speed. Still damaged it, but like... Remember, kids, if you've turned to put your back to the wind, make sure to check that you're not going to slam into the earth. Because that's not good. So I do want to make more of like a base here. Just enough to sort of sleep. Because it is night. And, oh, hey! Fun and interesting individuals. And lots of them. How did you spawn here and then... Oh my god. Why must those things exist? Although actually, they do give me decent materials for building the camp, so I guess I shouldn't be complaining. With any luck, I got enough stone. So I'm just gonna build this right here with. Should have enough for like a nice little abode, temporary. And out of wood. Darn. Should be good. You know what? I'm gonna eat some berries while I can, you know? Why not? Make a campfire. And sleep. Because, you know, with all these gray dwarves around, this is a perfectly fine shelter. It's not like I'm going to be horrendously bothered at night. But no, this is perfect shelter. Alright, let's get up that mountain. Fix the ship. Let's go. I am right, they only spawn at night. I was right. I feel validated. Even though it was practically menial. And really had nothing to do with anything. Did I just waste... Oh, no, I was shooting the, I was about to say, did I waste obsidian arrows on Grey Dwarves? But no, I was shooting at the serpent. Which I got nothing from, so I did kind of waste. In fact, I wasted 2 on my own ship. See, that's the problem. Long ship's a thick boy. Keep hitting your own ship. Here's some copper, as if that was useful. I hear a wolf. So that is no bueno. I see a drake. Also no bueno. Okay, that you can't say that wasn't a good shot. That was at least halfway decent. Oh, there's the wolf. Hello. I'm not going to find silver on this cliff face, because that would require it to go so far into the earth that... Oh great. Why must drakes exist, and in such quantities? And in blizzards! Where my frames say, I'm gonna head out. Also, if that blueberry could digest, that would be very much appreciated. Oh, and I think the blizzard actually puts the flames out. So that's fun and enjoyable gameplay for my fire arrows, which I don't have anymore because I used them all up, but still. Can't say I'm happy about that. Okay. So yeah, this is a tall mountain. Be nice if I had some views instead of snow, but oh well. This is why we can't have nice things. This is also why we can't have nice things. And come to think of it, I should be using the actual good arrows on drakes, because the wooden ones are more for the stone golems I might encounter. I'm not getting that. No siree. Man, that blueberry's just not going away. And come to think of it, I should have eaten the stew, because that lasts longer, but... guess I have more carry weight now. There really shouldn't be trees like this up high. If it's a white frosted peak, there shouldn't be trees up here. Because if it's frost all the time, trees don't really grow up there. There's a specific thing called a tree line where if it's too cold, too altitude, they just don't grow. But I mean, it would be kind of boring, I guess, if it was just completely barren. Drake Trophy, Pog, we need at least 2 of those, so... We've killed so many, I'm surprised that's the only one we've gotten. Oh, it gets even taller. Oh boy. Good fun. The nice thing is, it's probably impossible for me to die of fall damage at the moment. It would have to double tap. It would have to hit hard twice. Because the maximum damage you can take from a fall is 100. I don't want to test that out. But hypothetically, I should be fine. It's something I don't want to test, but it's a good reason to keep my health high. As if I needed another reason. So yeah, cliffs like this are not going to be where I'm going to find the silver. Very gradual inclines like this are where you would. And you know what? While I'm here, I'm going to whack the ground a bit. That's not what you whack the ground with. Just to see if there might be something down below. And you know what? If I see something, I'll give it a little dig. Woohoo! I don't have a kazoo to go, or like the party streamers, to actually... Well, the stag breaker technique works. So that's good. I actually didn't expect that to work, but it did, so I'm happy. We've got silver, boys and girls. And that I'm happy about. I'll grab as much as I can. And then I'll head out. In fact, I'll even use the last frost resistance mead, because other than that, it's just going to be taking up space. Because I'll certainly be able to get the cloak now. Was this... It wasn't quite jutting out, but it was close. But yeah, I'll grab as much as I can carry, which for silver is not a lot. Oh, right. Hello. Why must you exist? Give me a helmet. Give me that Drake trophy. Give it to me. Give it to me. Drop your head, please. Rude. Okay. Literal MVP status goes to Stagbreaker. Stagbreaker is getting hung up at the most honorable possible spot. You can hold me to that. Obviously, it's not as strong as the Iron Sledge, but come on. It deserves every honor. So, what can I ditch? Yeah, what can I drop? You know what? I can toss one of these. Toss it right down the mountain. Because literally 1 silver is worth more than that. I'll come up and get more, but so the question is, I think we'll only be able to make the cape so far. Yeah, it's only enough silver for that. Because I think it's 20 for oh, and we got the other trophy. Pog! Woot woot. So we'll have to come back up here. 26 seconds left on the clock. I'm not going to use the last one. I mean, I might as well, but like... you know what? I'm going to have the wolf fur pelt. The wolf fur cape. So there's literally, even right here, there's literally no reason for me not to. Because it's about to become obsolete. $14 silver. What can you get with 14 silver? I'm not sure it's enough for armor, but like... Hold on. Ooh, mushroom. Silver ore. 2 silver, which is used for a lot of stuff. I know you can use it to make the wolf fur cape, because the wolf fur cape requires like 2. And what about the wolf armor? Okay. Running to every Grey Dwarf on the way home. It's certainly enough for the shield as well. So yeah, the wolf cape requires 4 silver, actually. I was wrong about that. And yeah, all the armor pieces require 20. Oh, here's a lovely cave. That's always fun. So I'll make the cape, and then I can just as easily head up here. Fairly easily. And then I'll get more Now that I know where it is, it should be just a really quick trek up, down sort of deal. Unfortunately, like, there's no way to position this where it's easy to get the stuff to the boat. So yeah, I think I'll go here, and then, you know, I'll bring it back for the cape, store the silver, then go back, get the get more silver, probably a little more than 14, because I'll probably have eaten this and can drop this off and all that like stuff. But yeah, then we can get the go for a cape. Probably grab like 16 silver. We can get the armor, either the chest, the helm, or the legs. Might not have enough chain for the chest. Might have to go into a crypt for that. Oh no, you just need one. Okay, I've got that. It's the bellows that you need more than one chain for, I think. The wind's always against me coming back. I don't know why. It's very rude. I wish it would change. But yeah, now that we know where the deposit is, we should be fine. Won't be as much of an issue of having to, having uncertainty as to, like, you know, when am I going to find it? Now it's just to and from sort of kind of deal. On the bright side, I'm basically never going to have to worry about frost resistance meads ever again. Which is nice, you know? Very nice. Hey, the wind changed. That's nice. Oh, and look who's back. Give me your meat. Shouldn't be wasting obby arrows, as cheap as they are, making exploratory shots like that. Because, I mean, if you miss an obsidian arrow, it does the same damage as a missed wooden arrow, but it costs more, and you wince more when you do. Both do 0 damage when they miss. Especially if the chance to hit is so low. Not worth it. It's really nice to have gotten silver now. I just want to kiss these rocks. I wish I had the... Maybe I should go exploring next time. I don't really have the time. Because, like, this island has a bunch of black forest, so it might have the trader. This one, too, probably has a bunch. This here. Gotta explore them. So if I can find that trader, I can get the Medjingjord, the belt thing that makes you carry more. And that would be very nice. My armor is actually also going to drop when I get put on the new cape, because I'm wondering if there was any possible way I could have gotten 20. But I don't think so. I think I'd probably have to, like, strip naked. And then, even then, it would be pretty close. And that would not be a good idea. Even if it worked out, it would just be a terrible play. But we have silver now. So I'm very happy about that. Even if I'm going to have to go back to get enough for... I'll probably do the helmet first, honestly, because I have the trophies to do so. And it looks cool. But I'll have to see. I'm just happy we have silver. Because if we can show up to the Bone Mass fight in full silver armor, maybe even with Frostner if we find the trader with a stack of freeze arrows, I'd be very happy. Because Bone Mass is an annoying fight to have to do with the actual materials you're supposed to do it with. Telling me I'm supposed to beat the hardest boss in the game with a fucking iron bar on a stick. I'm sure people do, but like... It's too easy to find silver. No reason to. Oh, wind. Literally on the dot. Literally on the dot. Against me. Thanks. Also, never going to have to deal with the cold debuff again, unless I'm wet, in which case, well, that sucks, but... Sucks to suck if that's the case, I guess. It is good to have silver, though. I am happy about that, and I'm not going to shut up about it. We are coming up on 3 hours soon. So... I'll have to think about whether or not I actually want to go back. I mean, probably, right? But... yeah, we should have enough time. Provided the wind decides to not be rude like this again. I bet I'm going to need to move this stuff over for the workbench, though. But that's easy. I can just take that from the other spot and move it over. I'll shove the silver in the smelters and then head over to do that. Also, if I find the trader, it might be reasonably easy for me to get Froster instead of an Iron Mace. which would be nice. Especially for the bone mass fight, that would be very nice. And the iron sledge. The bone mass fight is the point where you basically want to have almost everything unlocked. Because if you don't, sucks to be you. In fact, the only thing you don't have unlocked after bone mass is... like, you can pretty much make everything except you don't have the artisan table, which I've actually never gotten. I have yet to actually do that part of the game. Never beat Motor. Yet. Come on. Seven here, and 7 here. I need to fill them with coal as well, which I have. Oh hey! The whole neighborhood's here to celebrate. I hate Grey Dwarfs. And sometimes I hate the bow too. Sometimes. Okay. So I'll drop some things off. I need more wood for the, ooh, that's a nasty shaman. That looks like a 2-star. Oh, yeah. It was. And is. Still. Why must you exist? Good news is we're gonna have enough to, make a workbench now, because that's where I'm going to put the one that actually is useful. The other one's just for repairing the boat. Eventually I'll actually make it into like a building, but like for right now it's more or less just going to be the one I normally use for field use, but with stuff around it. Oh, just when I needed more wood. Thank you, Grey Dwarfs, for showing up. What would I ever do without all of you lovely individuals? Man, I'm gonna love not having to deal with cold anymore. It's gonna be such a blessing. let's get the stuff over that I actually need, that I can actually transport. Eventually I am going to need the Adze as well, but can't transport that, so alas. Oh, I need that. Alright, we got everything we need. And I'm carrying too much, because of course I am. I'll drop the rocks. Probably going to need to get more coal and transport the other stuff into the... or transport the kiln over here, but I don't feel like it right now. Also, man, is this stuff heavy. Anything else I need? Oh, yeah, that. The titular ingredient. What's funny is that this is like the only thing that actually gets made in the, made here afterwards. See, it's going to drop to 37, but it's worth it. I could also upgrade it, theoretically, but then I might not have enough for the armor, so no, not doing that. Especially the wolf fur, I might run out of that fairly easy. Alright, we're good to just run up there. More or less. And I am ready to do so. I didn't repair the pickaxe, but like, have you seen how much this stuff weighs? I'm not carrying it. The pickaxe is going to be fine. I want to use this day while I can. Is nice that the wind has decided to be nice today. Don't, please, no. I just said you were nice today. Why? And not even in such a direction that I could hypothetically be good in this part of the map. Nope. I need to go southeast, and we have a northwest wind. Which, isn't it technically a southwest wind? Wind coming from the southeast, which is moving northwest. I don't know what technically it is. I think if you were to be technical, it would be a southeast wind. You know what? I can turn it this way and then catch the wind, and hopefully, once I get down into here, I can at the very least go, like, fast this way. Like, if I go here, it would require me more or less to go... Oh, it's changing. It's turning. Wind, be nice, please. Kindly. Actually, that's worse for me. Trying to go this way. Bright side, I'll have things explored. Little blotchy bits gone. Once I get the wishbone, I'll re-explore all these mountains and the area around them, because I'm sure there's silver there that I just didn't find. And once you actually get the wishbone, you can find the underground stuff without having to whack the ground with the stag breaker. So that should be good. If the wind could change, please, to not be rude to me, that would be nice. Very much appreciate that. I would have probably been on my way back at this point if the wind was nicer to me. It's literally just progressively changing to screw me. It was going... It's literally just matched the exact opposite of where I want to go. Well, at least we're getting there. In fact, by the time I get there, this day might be over. It's about midday at this point. Yeah, we're about halfway there. Fun. Just gonna look at memes. There's like nothing, there's nothing to do. Just wait until it figures itself out, I guess. And just as I say that, I have to go around a stupid Leviathan thing. Yeah, my rested buff's definitely going to be done for when I get there. Oh, hey. Good enough for a little schmoovin', I guess. I'm not detecting much of an increase in speed, but we haven't slowed down completely, so that's kind of good. And just a little bit of turning once we're past this little mini peninsula here. We can start turning it to catch the wind even a little better. Yeah, it should be good. Oh yeah, we'll be lucky if we even get there before nightfall. When I actually go to dock this thing, I am going to have to switch to... Oh. Unless the wind decides to be really nice to me right now. That almost makes up for having to go the whole way on rudder power. Almost. It certainly softens the blow. And I'm happy for it. But like... not sure it completely excuses it, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway. I'm just going to sort of park it right here. I don't have to bring it into this bay. In fact, it's going to be annoying to have to get it out again, so just going to park it right here. And then run over. Hello, Cardoom. We're going up to get more silver. Found a deposit, and with any luck, we can get enough for... Well, not with any luck. I'll get at least 10, which is what we need for another piece of armor. But we should be good. Are you kidding me right now? It's raining, which means I'm gonna freeze a little bit. But honestly, I don't care. What's 2 minutes of freezing? I'll get up there, I'll put down a campfire, and I'll unfreeze. I've already been streaming for about 3 hours at this point. I do not care enough. Even though I'm not allowed to die and it's a bad idea, I should just wait. I am beyond caring at this point. I'll make a fire. And that'll be that. If I can get up this stupid... We're good. We're good. Yeah, pretty much hardcore. Not allowed to die. If I die, goodbye, character and worlds. They are gone. Not quite enough for a campfire just yet, but I'll find a stone along the way. Oh. The nice thing about that in this game is that your skills get super high because you're not dying to bring them down again. And you tend to be playing more cautiously, so that also helps as well. So yeah, I'm gonna make a campfire right in here. Oh, apparently not. Apparently... Hello! Didn't like my campfire, I guess. Your existence offends me. Just straight up not allowed to have nice things around here? Bad neighborhood? Okay, that was at least comical. That was actually pretty funny. So I'll put this down right here. I'm gonna freeze for a second, but I don't think it's actually going to yeah, it's gonna calm down and then... Alright, we're good. That was kind of funny, though. Troll said, no campfire. Yeah. We're good, we're good. Alright, now we can ascend. I wanted to hedge my bets a little bit. I was thinking about that. Maybe not giving as much thought as I should have. But I kind of wanted to hedge my bets with just... Oh! Especially with... The problem was, if I had gone up now and I was wet, these drakes would have reamed me. They do big damage to people who are wet. In fact, I actually might have died. But... Probably should have given it more thought, but I actually think that might have been the right decision. At the very least, I would have had to play dodge the frost breath. Luckily, with the health I currently have, I probably would have had a bit of a scare, but would have lived. But, like... Whew. Yeah, I'm going for the silver right now, and they're everywhere. They are literally everywhere. And I actually haven't even killed Bone Mass yet, so, we should be good. I'm not going to have to worry about getting those just yet. Plus, they heavy. I'd grab them if they didn't weigh like 60 tons. They're pretty cool. I'll grab one at some point. If nothing, if just be like, hey, look at this cool rock I found. Makes a good centerpiece for a hallway. So here's this silver vein I found. I actually found it whacking the ground with Stagbreaker. I saw the too hard thing and dug down. You can also find them jutting out, which I was trying to, but like... This was like the prime spot to find one jutting out, and I was like, oh, you know what, I'm just going to whack the ground with Stagbreaker just in case, you know, haha, funny, what if it's here? And I saw the too hard thing and dug down and was like, haha, it's probably just a rock. It was a silver vein. So I can't get luck actually trying to get the wind to go in my favor, but finding silver veins apparently is lucky. I do have that kind of luck, so that's nice. I do hear wolves, though, so gotta be at least a little careful. So I'm assuming I can get about 16 silver. 15, 16, roundabouts that. Oh, come on. Annoying piece of crap. I swear, they're like Grey Dwarves. You hardly ever come across them. Not that you hardly ever come across them, but they seem to be way more frequent when you're just trying to mine something. And just want to be left alone. They can smell progress. And they want to punish you for it. Alright, we're good for a second. Alright. I also hear wolves, so I'm a little worried about that, but we should be fine. 14 and... Ooh. We can get a 16th. It's just gonna be... Ooh. Darn it. We're gonna lose one. Or rather, we're gonna have to make a... Bonk. You know what? I'll make a, What I'll do is I have the axe. I'll make a bench. Oh, there's the cooked serpent meat that I forgot about. That's nice. That I had to toss. Yeah, I haven't found the trader yet. I'm actually probably next time gonna run around here. There's planes everywhere on this map. So I'm gonna run around, try and find him close by. Hopefully he's nearby. Because if I'm gonna have to run around to try and find him, I'm not going to be a happy camper about that. Because I was trying to find a good swamp. I was dodging planes literally every 5 minutes. Maybe not literally, but you get the picture. It was not pleasant at all. So I'm gonna need some more wood, and then I'll put like a storage box just for the temporary stuff. Where is... Here we are. And I can put in like one of these, this, grab this and put it in as well. So, for one more of these, what do I gotta trade? Serpent meat plus you know what, I'll ditch these. Good trade. We got 16 silver ore, which means we have enough for an armor piece plus 6 extra. The 6 extra should just carry over to the next armor piece. Unless I decide to man up and try to find the trader next time first. Which might be a good idea, not gonna lie. Oh, hello. This is unpleasant. Good thing they're stunned forever. I gotta stop doing that. Oh. Gotta stop sprinting in the mountain biome. It's hazardous to your health. Yeah, pelt's more important than meat. I can get meat anywhere. I can only get wolf pelt around here. I just want to not be bothered by any drakes down the mountain, please. Please, just leave me alone. Especially if it starts raining down close to the... Yeah, once I get down to that fire pit, I'm going to check by 6, just to make sure there are no drakes around. And then regen my stamina and book it to the ship. Okay, I'm good. Because just in case it's still raining down here. Looks like we're good. So this will be enough for the chest plate. And then we're going to need the next one to be the legs. And we have enough. We have the drake for the helm. So that's good. And then once I have at least the full set, I'll be a little more comfortable doing stuff like crypts. And I'll be, you know, relieved to at least have that for the bone mass fight. Because... just more cushion for the fight. And even if I might find another one, and then maybe I'll have enough for Frostner and stuff like that. I don't know how much one of these deposits actually give. I reckon it's a lot. I bet it's a lot. Like, actually a significant amount. We're gonna have good, smooth sailing until we get up to here, and then hopefully the wind... Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't... Why? I tried being nice to the wind. I tried counting my chickens before they... Just can't win with this. It's gonna be smooth sailing until we get up to here. Booga booga. Why? It's literally dead center against me right now. Oh, look who it is. Come on. I'm just gonna fight you. Why not? The ship can take it. Plus, I need more of your flesh. We don't have the time to head to double back. At least I get archer experience for it. So I'm going to bring it down here a bit, and then hopefully we can get enough of a... Because I might be able to get a decent angle into, like, right here. Or maybe even a decent angle, period. Yeah, let's see. Can I catch the wind here? Come on. Alright. We can catch the wind a little bit. Up to like here. And then hopefully it changes. Fingers crossed. Please. Pretty please. I feel a big ocean storm coming on. Maybe it's just a strong wind. Yes, 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 yes. There we go. That's a rock. I think we're still good on serpent meat. Well, now that we have turnip stew, I might actually reserve serpent, eating just the serpent meat for the boss fight with bone mass. We'll have to see. Because now that I'm going to have turnip stew, we should be good. Save me some carry weight space as well. The ocean music's really good. All the music in this game's really good. I just wish there was more than one track for every biome. Which, I mean, I'm okay with it being sort of smaller, considering each track is good. The wind's more at our backs now. It even turned that way a little bit. This is nice. In fact, I think it's actually perfectly perpendicular to the ship, more or less. And now we can even, like, change the angle to fit it a little better. Pretty foggy, I'll say that. Planes, 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 planes. Probably more planes. Ay, ay, ay. Eventually, planes is going to be a less scary biome. Looking forward to that. Also, actually, there's an island right here that's plains. I might make use of that for the farm. Still going to be kind of close, so I might have to like pay attention while I'm there. But unless I can find like a better sort of spot, I mean, hey, it's not bad. Next time I go to the
go to get that silver, I'm probably just going to descend the mountain and then put the stuff in the boat as opposed to go all the way back, because yeah, we should just be good. Wait. Bonk. Darn it. Everything around here just needs repaired. Because of all the random Grey Dwarves that just show up like they own the place. Hello, lovely individual. Goodbye. Doesn't help that the waves are ridiculous right now. Bonk. That's what you get living in Black Forest. They're just everywhere. Even more so than in Meadows. Because, like, in Meadows, they're everywhere at night as well, but, like, it's still bad. And asleep. With the hope that they leave. I doubt they will, but I hope they do. They didn't. How is that a sneak attack? What? You didn't see me there. What? So I'm gonna go for the how do I not have the wolf stuff? I should. If I wouldn't... Oh, I do. It's over here. I was like, what? What is going on here? I gotta make sure I have the chain. I could just do the helmet as well, but... They all give the same amount of armor. Oh, it's on the carve as well. I think you just need the one, so... Just wander on over here. It's gonna take however long it takes. Hopefully not that long, but still. Here we go. So what's the new armor value? 45. It's pretty good. guess just straight up not moving is good enough for them. Make sure all this is repaired. It did get broken a bit. Looking good, looking good. Where did I put dandelions? Probably over somewhere else. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. We got some decent gear. Just need to get more of that silver. Get it into my hands. My grubby little hands. We have 6. Not quite enough for a shield either. Which would be nice as well. Oh, before I forget, let's repair some stuff. I don't want future me to set out like an idiot, so I'm just gonna do it now. Here we go. That's pretty good. Anyway.
Still not dead.
Anyway, hope you guys learned something, enjoyed. As always, I wish you the best. Tomorrow I'm probably going to be streaming as well. Because I'm not going to be streaming next weekend. I can guarantee that. Anyway, that's all for today. Till next time.